Right now, the Registrar of Voters Office is preparing to count more ballots from yesterday's primary. More than 500,000 ballots have already been counted, but there are still hundreds of thousands more that need to be tallied. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. The latest results have Republican Steve Hilton in the lead for the governor's race here in California with 27% of the vote. Democrat Javier Becerra stands at about 25%, and Democrat Tom Steyer in third with 19%. In the race for the 48th Congressional District, Republican Jim Desmond is ahead of the pack with 41%, and Democrat Marnie von Wilpert in second with 19% of the vote. Let's check in now with News 8's Steve Price, who talked with the Registrar of Voters this afternoon. Steve, what is the latest from there?
So, Marcella, he told me that no new election results will be released today, but he also explained why. We also talked about when we will start seeing more results and what happens if you mailed your ballot and then realized, oops, I forgot to sign the envelope. According to the Registrar of Voters, over 503,000 votes have been counted in our county, with another 375,000 to go, putting voter turnout in yesterday's primary right around 41%.
That's definitely above the last two primaries. When we look at the June 22 primary, we're right about 35%, so that would put us about 6% higher.
Registrar Sean Brom says there were no major issues reported during the election, and the next batch of unofficial results will be released tomorrow by 6 p.m., followed by more on Friday and then Monday. I asked him why no numbers today.
Today is about the signature verification and the extraction to get that large number pushed over to our tabulation, and then those will be added into Thursday's count.
Simply put, a lot of people dropped off their mail ballots yesterday, and their signatures need to be verified before those votes are counted, which leads to the question, what if you forgot to sign your envelope? Are you out of luck? Sean says those voters will be contacted.
As soon as we notice that the mail ballot does not have the signature, within 24 hours, that notice is out to the voter, allowing them to have time to respond to us and get that ballot cured.
Several races are still too close to call, and a reminder, some races like the District 48 congressional seat spill into other counties. So even though San Diego County numbers may show a candidate close to a runoff, that may not actually be the case once the numbers are combined.
While it may show one result here, it may not be the same result in another county.
For Brom and his staff, the clock is running. They have until July 2nd to certify their final official results, so no rest for the weary.
How tired are you today?
A little bit. I am tired, but I got to get some food in me, but I'm doing all right.
Yeah, he didn't get out of here until about 3 this morning, said he got maybe 4.5 hours of sleep. Okay, as for that July 2nd certification date, that actually is for every county in the state of California, because they then have to send their results to the Secretary of State. And Marcella, she has until July 10th to make the official election results, the election results official, I should say. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Stephen. I know Governor Newsom was kind of urging all of the county registrar of voters offices to count those ballots more quickly, and maybe by not having to worry about updating it today, they can get on it this year.
A lot of work to do.
Thanks so much, Steve.